A cracking good dwarf has got steel in their bones, skin made of iron, and they dig. Digging is what makes a dwarf free. I'm PLC and I'm better at Lego than you. I'm not better at voice acting necessarily, but I had you there. I know you're in it. You're like, okay, tell me more about this dwarf. We're talking about the Lego minifigures Dungeons and Dragons set. The first figure is the dwarf. It's beautiful. It's great. Except for a few things. So we'll talk about some good things. We'll talk about some bad things. First of all, you get the two heads. Love having two heads. You get a serious and a kind of more relaxed expression on all of them. I like that. That's good. You get the male, the female. You can customize it to be your character. Now, this does seem to have a little bit of a darker skin tone, so I think that means they might be a hill dwarf. I'm not sure if we're still doing that. I don't know what the current rules are. They had a little bit darker skin because they were out in the sun more than the pale, like super mountain-dwelling dwarves, as far as I was explained. I could be wrong about any of my D&D lore, but what I do know is Lego pieces. Love this axe head. It's just a standard bar element that it's sticking on. But that's completely reasonable. Speaking of Lego elements and accessories, torch. We've got this telescope piece. We've had this torch piece for a long time. We've got the flame piece. It's very standard. I don't know where else you put it, I guess, is the reason it's here. Dwarves, I think, of all descriptions, have some sort of dark vision. Some kind of ability to see in the dark just a little bit better than not. I don't know if any of the ones that we have in the series don't, though, the player classes. I don't know. Maybe the bird people don't. But the thing that I know is that the dwarf could have had any other accessory. I think a beard would have been really nice as an accessory for the male dwarf, but the female dwarves can have beards. I think they don't mention it, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, comment if you know this one. I don't think they mention that they don't have beards specifically in the current version. Could be wrong. I think in like 2nd edition it mentions they might or do. It's been a while. But the dwarf and beard, come on, right? You do get this big fluffy collar piece thing, and it adds a lot to the printing in the arms, especially. There's some kind of like fur coming out, and I think that's nice. There's on the collar as well of the shirt, and it's a nice shirt. It's a fine shirt. You got 2 straps for some kind of belt, and you got a little pouch, and you got this little amulet of an axe. They are a warrior, I believe, a dwarven warrior, so I don't know exactly what they would be doing with a relic of anything, so maybe it's just decorative, but that's fine. The orange hair is not what I would have chosen, but it's multigendral, and it feels like something that an adventurer would do with their hair. Just kind of throw it up in a messy bun, and the orange printing on the beard and the eyebrows on the male matches it pretty well, so I get what we're going for, kind of a bushy boy and a bushy girl, honestly, which they do get props for that. Give me the beard, you cowards. Legs are medium. I think that's completely fine. No printing. We did get arm printing, so I guess that's the trade-off, right? Back of the torso is got the big, I think it's a horn. I think it's like an animal horn made into a musical, sound making horn. I don't know what else that would be otherwise. It's got the fur pattern also, and kind of throughout it, it's got these like rough stitches on all the printing on the shirt. So I think that's kind of rough and tumble for the warrior. I like that detail a lot. And of course, I've got to say it. Love these printed 4x3s. Love the 4x3s. The CMF base 4x3 reduced studs, strong plate, great piece. Printed is, I love it every time. So I think that if you get a chance, pick it up for that alone at the very least. Yeah, that's the review. I've got a lot more opinions about dwarves and what they could have done with it, but that's the facts, I think, as they are. Let me know what you think about it, and into the jar it goes!